The few gods that the Roman kept the same name, and in the Greek mythology he was not most widely known as the god of light, although he also had functions of the god of healing and prophecy. And in Roman mythology, he wasn't known as much as the god of light, and was focused mainly as the god of healing and prophecy. Next is the god Ares or Mars. He is known as the god of war and bloodlust. In the first picture, we can see him as a warrior covered with his armors. And in the next picture, this is the picture of Mars, which is his name in the Roman mythology. He's also known as the god of courage, and his symbol is helm. His sacred animals are serpent, and unlike Ares, Mars was the second most important god in the Roman mythology, followed by Jupiter. He was different from Ares because he was the god of agriculture, and Ares was more than just a god of war and battle. Next god is Hermes or Mercury. He is the messenger of the gods. In the first picture, this is Mercury holding his caduceus, and he is also wearing his winged sandals, and his helmet is not included here. He also have a winged helmet. And next is the picture of the Mercury, one of the planet in the solar system. Hermes and Mercury were both messenger of the gods and was the god of many things, including merchants, traders, and thieves. Similarly, Mercury was like him because he was the god of merchants and traders too. The next god is Hephaestus or Vulcan. He is the god of forge. And his parents, some think that he is the son of Hera alone, and the others said that he is the son of Hera and Zeus. His wife is Aphrodite, and he is the god of myths, fire, and metalworking. His symbols are hammer and tongs because he is using it in the metalworking. And then his sacred animals is donkey. Next is the goddess Artemis or Diana. She is the goddess of hunt, and her parents is Zeus and Leto, and she is the goddess of hunting, wild animals, and children, because she is also known as the goddess of childbirth. Her symbols are bow and arrows, similar to Apollo, and her sacred animals are deer and bear. She is always accompanied with the nymphs, and also she was the goddess of childbirth. Like, they were both worshipped as the goddess of wild places and childbirth. Next is Dionysus or Bacchus. He is the god of wine, festivity, and minus. His symbols are Tirsus, a pine cone stuff, and his sacred animals is panther, then bull, and serpent. And his sacred plants are grapevine, ivy, and bindweed. Dionysus and Bacchus were similar to each other in many ways. Next is Aphrodite or Venus. She is the goddess of love. In the first picture, we can see her standing, and she is so beautiful. The next one is the picture of the Mars, one of the planets in the solar system. Her parents are either Zeus and Dione, and Uranus alone. she has no mother because she was known as the one who is born at the sea foam. And then the next is she is the goddess of love, beauty, and procreation. Her symbols are Eros, winged godling, and conch shell. Her sacred animals are dove and goose, and her sacred plants are myrtle and rose. Aphrodite was the Greek goddess of love and fertility. Venus was like her, but she was also the goddess of love. In her Roman form, she was not connected to fertility of any form except for gardens where food and herbs were grown.